Do you believe that the secret to well-being is in your daily habits or in something that's sort of larger, so in something that you do once in a while?
I think it's more in the daily habits. Definitely.
So do I. And
Yeah.
that's what we're going to be talking about in this week's episode
Of Get Real with the English Sisters.
Come join us on Instagram, on our social media, Twitter, wherever you get yours. And do come and say hi, because it really does make a difference.
It really, really does.
And also vote for us in the Women in Podcasting Awards, which we're so happy to be part of.
Yeah.
And the link will be up when it's time. It's going to be on August the 1st. So we look forward to you voting for us. Daily habits.
Right, yeah, daily habits, is it?
No, why was that sigh?
I don't, because they take effort. That's where the sigh came from, yes. Because it's, if you really want to change something in your life, it's not going to happen by doing it once
a week.
No. It's like you really want to get fit and you just decide to go to the gym once. We all know that once, okay, it's a start. But really, you know, ideally you'd be wanting to exercise like 3 times a week.
At least.
And then, you know, some people just say, no, let's just make it a daily habit.
A daily habit's much better.
There you go. A daily walk, a daily little gym thing, whatever you want to do, you know, even at home. A gym thing shows how much I'm into it. No, do you know why? Because I actually do my stretches every day now.
That's very good.
Yeah, because I had this horrible sciatica pain, sciatica, say in English. And it was going all the way down my leg and it was really bothering me. And then I found this YouTube video.
Yeah.
And it really helped me.
It does, doesn't it?
It really did help me. And it's and you know, the trainer kept on repeating, you have to repeat this. It's not just going to go away. No. But there is life after sciatica. And if you do these exercises, you can get better instead of just popping a pill.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pop a pill anyway, because at the moment, I'm not supposed to be taking all these pills. Well, I mean, they're not good for anyone. But at this particular moment in my life, no way to painkillers. So I thought I'm going to have to do something, and I've realized, and it has changed. It's stopped hurting.
It's got to be about consistency every day.
And it's consistency, yes.
I did the same exercise that you recommended.
They didn't help you, no, but I don't know. I was just lucky.
I think you were lucky. I think if you are going to follow YouTube video or whatever, just make sure, well, the trainer says it themselves, but make sure you don't get into further pain.
No, obviously it was I think it was a hamstring thing they're called, which is really weird. But yeah, there's these hamstrings in your legs
that are tight.
Yeah, just wondering why the ham. Bit creepy, really, because it's the ham that we eat. Oh my God! Yeah, okay.
No, I don't think it comes.
Don't
from
focus on the words.
It's not from that.
It is from that. It's a hamstring. I bet you that's why it's called that.
Well,
anyway,
it doesn't matter.
They're tight. So when they get tight, you need to loosen them. Otherwise, apparently, you get this horrible sciatica pain, which is drag. I could barely walk sometimes.
You need to exercise your body daily.
Yeah, and so the whole thing is that you need to do daily habits. It's like drinking water. Yeah, all right, you start drinking lots of water one day, and then the next day you just start drinking your...
I wish you hadn't said that.
Why, water? Because you're suddenly thirsty, yeah. I know you're really obsessed with it, but... It's a same. Yeah, oh God, now you have to get a glass of water.
I'll get one after.
Yeah, all right. But yes, it's the same thing, isn't it? You know, you're going to start, okay, I want to hydrate more.
Yeah, you can't drink a litre of water, whatever they recommend, 2
litres
a day. You can't drink that one day and think, oh yeah, I'm done for the week.
Exactly.
It has to be every day.
It's daily changing.
Daily hydration.
Exactly. And I mean, and that is for your physical body. Your mental body and your mental well-being is just the same, isn't it?
So the secret to change is in your daily habits.
Yes.
So it's important that every day you become used to doing these things every day.
Well, like for your own well-being,
Yeah.
you prioritize yourself in some way.
And I think that the tricky thing about that for some people is that it does take a lot of discipline, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And a lot of planning.
And there's a lot of excuses to be made, saying, I don't have time. It's all right for you. I don't have time to exercise every day. I don't have time for this. I'm busy. I've got 4 kids.
I've got on your way to work, you can walk instead of getting a bus, can't you?
Yes, you could. The truth is, there's
always something you can manage to fit in somehow.
Yeah. You can, if you want to do more steps, because you know you're supposed to be doing 8,000 or whatever a day or whatever, you know, you can, there's a way you can fit it in. Even if it's just moving fast around your, you know, the house, going outside, walking, like what you say, walking to get something, you can get them in if it becomes your priority. But yeah, that's where it can be tricky, because the excuses.
Well, I think people make excuses as well because you believe that it's not really going to make a big difference to you. But the truth is that these little habits that you install in your everyday end up making a huge change. Because say for you, if you're thinking now, say about starting some kind of exercise routine, and you think, okay, I'm going to walk to work or walk half the way to work if you can, instead of taking, you know, a bus and a tube or whatever, 2 methods of transport. You're going to take one and then walk the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Like what my daughter does. And in the end, over a year, you're going to feel so much fitter than when you first started. When you look back, you're going to be much healthier and fitter than you were before.
Well, it's
going to provide you great benefits.
Yes, you have to think that if you've got, like, if you open up a tap of water and only 1 drop of water comes out, but if you leave a jug under that tap and you go away, after 2 or 3, 4 hours, you'll notice the jug is going to start filling up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you will get quite a lot of water from that. You can get water from it. So, you know, you've got to think that's the same. This is what daily habits are like. They're going to be, you're going to have
compound, don't they?
Yes, you're going to have a full jug, and you're going to have a really good thing out of doing something daily. You will have produce. You will have
even if, like, you save
benefits.
Daily, if you want to save up for something and you put money away daily, in
definitely
the end, you're going to have
financial hygiene. Yes, I don't know what it's called, but
it's called hygiene.
No, it's not. But anyway, it's a bit like a sort of a thing that you do every day, isn't it? And you take care of it. You look after your finances in a good organic way.
Yes.
That's going to be helpful to you daily. Then you're going to have a good.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the opposite. You might want to, if you're used to, like, popping online and having a daily shopping addiction.
Oh, yes.
Can
you can avoid that.
You can avoid that habit. And,
yes.
And that will compound, and at the end of the year, you'll feel a lot lighter and freer.
My goodness me, definitely. And these are subtle things that can happen, like they like occur at a certain time of the day when you like have that free moment. You think, oh, let me do some browsing.
Yeah, and it's always at the same time.
It is at the same time.
If you become aware of yourself, of what you do, it's always at the same time. That's why it's a habit.
And a lot of the times it's even in the same place in your home. Like you might have a certain chair. Yes. Or you might, upstairs when you go to bed, or in your bedroom, wherever you might have a certain moment of time where you do that. It's incredible how habituary we are in our habits,
and how our brains work to sort of, it's like the Pavlov's dog reflex.
Yes,
isn't
yes,
it just
very
goes
much.
Off, it fires off at that moment.
You go into a certain area in your space, your living space, and you'll think, oh, and you just think it's random that you pick up your phone and you start browsing. It's not random. It's all programmed into part of your daily habits. And so in a lot of ways, you're going to have to deprogram yourself, catch yourself and think, oh, this is when this happens. You know,
so
this
when
is
you find yourself
danger.
Going to say, hop on the bus, you just say, oh, actually, no, I'm going to walk straight past the bus stop today.
Yes.
And walk to the next bus stop.
Yeah, and that is going to enable me to get that amount of exercise in, those steps that I need for my well-being, because we do need to walk. We need to walk. We need to walk more as people. It's really healthy for us.
And we need to talk more as well. So if you're in the habit of always looking at your phone all the time, for instance, my daughter was telling me she was at a conference and she said she found it really hard to network because most people were just looking at their phones all the time. And it's so hard to come out of that like addiction to your phone if you're not aware of it. So just become aware of your daily habits. When you're like waiting somewhere, do you instantly take your phone out, or can you say, okay, today I'm going to change this habit and I'm not going to take the phone out of my bag or whatever to have a look at it or my pocket?
Yeah, try and communicate more with the world around you. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Because that's just part of your daily routine. If you just do that at one point in your day, you don't have to do it all day.
No.
But just at one point, you could make connections that you wouldn't have made otherwise. Exactly. You're right, yeah. It's just so part of a habit. I just think like even morning you go to the coffee shop, you sit down, you order your coffee, and then you just get your phone out.
Yeah, so
and there's so many people buzzing around you, and they're most of the time, if you're in one area, they're always the same people. But you don't actually even just look up and say, "Oh, hi, what happened today? Oh, yeah, oh, it's hot today. It's whatever's happening." But you get to know them more, don't you? Come on, a little bit more, and it's important. That is really important for your well-being. To just, there are studies that have proven this. To just say hello to the postman or say hello to your barista and have even a very small conversation, but share, you share a smile, is all part of, that's going to be very helpful to how you feel at the end of the day.
Yeah, it can help a lot with your anxiety as well, just to change a few daily habits that you have and make them more in your favour, make them more productive for you, more helpful for you.
Absolutely. I mean, I've started my daily habit now of drinking this water with lemon in it every morning. It took a bit of effort at first, because I know you've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Like lemon water, and it's like tepid. Is that even a word?
Tepid, yes. It's
tepid.
A posh word.
Oh,
warm, it means.
Okay, all right. I thought, where was that come from?
It's another one that comes from the Latin.
Right, okay, yes. And I thought, where's that word come from? I mean, brains are funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I was drinking it, but the first
Delicious,
day,
isn't it?
well, I didn't like it at first because I wasn't used to it.
But
now I can drink up to this like 500 ml, so it's half a lemon.
I put half a lemon in my morning water now.
A whole half. Gosh, it's rather strong, doesn't it? Like
delicious.
get your teeth, doesn't it hurt them a bit?
Not if it's in a large mug.
You just gulp it down, yeah.
Yeah, I drink it quickly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's the secret, drinking it quicker. I mean, I actually like it now.
I want to drink it quickly. I like it.
You like it, yeah.
I'm thirsty in the morning.
Yeah, no, I'm thirsty in the morning as well, but I would just drink a normal, regular glass of water.
No, you drink cold water, wouldn't you?
Just cold water,
they've said there's many benefits to warm water.
Really? Yeah, it's actually really great detox
because
for your liver.
It's the same temperature as your body, isn't it?
And the lemon in it.
Gentle.
Yeah. And so that's become part of a daily habit now. And I just automatically, it's great because once it becomes a habit, then your brain is like programmed.
But you're always buying lemons now, aren't you?
No, I'm always buying lemons. I wish I had a lemon tree.
No, because the problem is it's not just you that's taking it on. It's the whole family.
Well, I've certainly passed it on to my husband. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I've only got one son living.
I'm the only one that's taking
Oh no! And now he's always like, I make sure he gets a whole, massive glass of it as well, so we both have it. Yeah, so in the end, yeah. And then plus it's lemon water.
You have to make his lemon.
I don't have to. In the only way, if I don't make it, he does not bother.
If you make it for yourself, can't you just make it for yourself and him make his?
Of course I can. It's an act of kindness that I'm prepared.
Because you always seem to be adding more onto your own load here.
No, it's not that much of a load. It's a daily habit.
If you watch us on YouTube, you're like cringing.
It's not.
Going to one side.
No, because it's...
Yeah, I know, but it's hard work if you have to do two instead of one. I just get up quietly. I go into
Well,
the kitchen.
yeah, because
I pour
your
my
husband
lemon
just doesn't
water.
want this lemon water, does he? He
Even
would
if
never
he
drink it for
did,
the
I
life of him.
wouldn't. I
But
wouldn't
like
bother.
I know that it's going to be really good for him because I know that he suffers from high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And
It
obviously,
would be good if he could take it on board himself.
this morning he had
or
a...
if he could make it for you, would be nice.
Yes, it would be nice. Yeah, he's made my breakfast for years. Yeah, so and that was lovely as well. Yes, that would be nice, and I could ask him for it, and he
Yeah,
would.
you
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
You should.
I'll ask him tomorrow. I go, you make the lemon water. I mean, it's no big deal. I just put the kettle on.
Yeah, but it's an extra thing.
It's an extra thing.
You don't realise how much burden we add to our own lives by, thinking it's an act of kindness. It is an act of kindness, but why do we always have to be the kind ones?
Well,
I
because
always
he does
think
lots of acts of kindness for me in other ways.
in other ways, but in some ways, it's important for them to also to take responsibility for their own health.
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
If you're making it for him all the time, will he make it when you're not there? I bet you he wouldn't.
No, I don't think he would.
Exactly.
He'd just have not.
Whereas
but
if he
does...
creates a habit of making it for himself and for you, then even when you're not there that morning, if you lie in or whatever, he'll probably still make his lemon water.
Well, actually, the other day I saw he did get that big glass out because I've actually got these special glasses for him because they're really big. I mean, it's half a
I
litre.
just have a mug in the morning. I don't have all this exaggeration.
Oh no, but I think
during the day I prepare lemon water in a flask.
Anyway, yeah, this is just like so that he can get started with the 500 ml of water. More really for him than for me because I drink loads of it anyway. Yeah, but since he had this high blood pressure. And it was really scary because I had to take him to the emergency. So I was really scared by that. Yeah. So that's why I make a special effort to help him as well. But yes, you're definitely right. This morning I didn't prepare it and I saw he drank it on his own. So
You didn't prepare?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
And did he make it for you?
Because he rushed off because he had this dream about me. And he hated it. He was really jealous in his dream. So I didn't. And he was like angry. And I thought, what's wrong? He goes, I had a bad dream. And then I go, what was it? Something to do? Yes, you were in it. You went off on your own instead of staying with me.
Oh dear.
So it was a dream that he had. And sometimes dreams seem to be really realistic, don't they? When you have a dream, you can wake up and feel
Quite
anxious.
a lot of emotions.
A lot of emotion. So anyway, went off, but I saw he had it. So there you go.
But he didn't make it for you.
No, he did not. He was in a rush. Yeah. All right, I'll make a point of it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll say you make it. Yeah, definitely.
We can get into daily habits where we're just getting used to making things for ourselves as well. Like the other day, quite a while ago now, my husband made himself eggs because sometimes at lunch, if we're working from home, we at different times. And I thought, you could have asked me if I wanted some. I would have wanted some. And so now whenever he's making something, he'll say, do you want something?
Yes, and that's nice too.
Yeah,
yes.
because a lot of the time I feel that we women, we're always asking, especially when it comes to food and things, if someone else wants it. We have this nurturing
Definitely.
aspect
What
in
I
ourselves,
do.
but it's
yeah.
also nice to get spoiled. And
Absolutely.
Look, it's spoiled. I'm
Spoiled,
just saying
yeah.
spoiled. We spoil them all the time.
Exactly, yes.
But when they make it for you, it's really lovely.
It is lovely, yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, very lovely.
Yeah.
It's like emptying the dishwasher out in the morning.
Well, that's a daily habit that
daily
you
habits.
do every morning when you come home from work.
You've
got
got
the
it,
lovely
yeah.
empty dishwasher.
Yeah.
These are little things that do facilitate your
Making
life.
your
They
lunch for
change.
yourself if you don't always want to eat out at work. You're making sure you want to eat something healthy. That entails preparation. You have to prepare your little salad or prepare something that you want that's going to be healthy to take to work. That's also can be part of a daily habit that's going to make small changes. It won't make a dramatic change in how you feel.
Dramatic change.
Not the next day, but you'll
No,
soon
but
have
over
better.
a year, you'll have healthier. You
Already
probably
over-
won't have a gastric reflux, especially if you
Over
prepare
1
yourself.
month or over 2 weeks, you will notice the difference if you start eating a healthy meal for lunch instead of just going to get a pizza or something really fast food all the time, which is what happens because you get hungry, you're
and
busy.
then you'll just grab the first thing, won't you?
Yeah.
Whereas
Definitely.
you might have prepared yourself a really nice, healthy lunch for yourself.
Well, if you can, you do it, but that also takes daily organization. It means you're going to have to go and buy groceries. It means you're going to have a container to put the groceries, to prepare it. It entails preparation. Even if it's just boiled eggs or some chicken salad, whatever it is, it entails some kind of preparation and prepping it.
I think you can make that preparation though part of your mindful habits, though,
Yes,
can't you? And
yes,
self-care.
you can. Absolutely.
You can make it instead of having a sigh and feeling that it's a heavy going thing. You can think, you can be proud, yes, and think,
yes,
I'm taking care of myself.
Yes, and you will feel better.
Yes,
and you'll probably lose weight as well because you'll be, healthier. You'll have a more balanced weight, and you just feel better generally. So
yeah, and you'll probably feel like more. You'll have more energy, won't you? Because you'll be eating things that are actually being actually balanced
chosen
and healthy
by
for you.
and you feel, it's a good feeling, I think, to know when you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, you probably save a lot of money as well because it's very
definitely, yes, absolutely. So yes.
So it's like everything, but it's the secret of the daily habits.
It's a daily habit, isn't it? There's so many little daily habits that you can get into.
Like making the bed as well.
Yeah,
you come
we've
home,
spoken
you've got a
about
nice
that. Tidy room, making the bed, putting on, making your laundry, getting your laundry done. So afterwards you've got something nice to wear the next day. All these little things that you do that are all daily little habits.
And the daily little habits make you into the person that you are, because at the end of it, after you've been doing it for a year or two, you'll be completely changed. So
and that'll just become part of you.
If you want to see change in yourself, if you're not satisfied with the way you are now and you want to see change for the better in yourself, you just have to start implementing these daily habits that'll accumulate and compound over time, and you'll start seeing results quite quickly. Really, after a couple of months, you'll probably notice a huge difference.
And the same goes for your mental awareness. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be taking care of your physical body and your environment, what you eat, what how much water you're drinking, etc., but also the thoughts that you're thinking. Come on, let's face it, they're a great part of your mental, well-being, aren't they?
Well, yeah, and if you're thinking about implementing all these habits during the day that are helpful to you, you won't have much time to think negatively.
That is also true, because you're involved in looking after yourself, and that's already a great part. That can help with feeling down and blue. You can get a lot better. That is true.
So you'll be it's a
you
win-win
have less time
situation.
Yes, to start thinking that you're no good, and you're these thoughts that can come up in our minds that can make us feel down.
These unhelpful thoughts.
Absolutely.
So what daily habits are you going to implement to see the change that you want to see in yourself over the next few months? I'm going to think about
it. It doesn't just have to be, in the new year that we have to think these things. We can do it anytime we want.
You can start anytime. There's no start or end date.
No, exactly.
Every day is a good day to start. And if you forget to do it one day, don't beat yourself up. Just do it the next day.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's always going to be 1 or 2 days where you can't follow through on something.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And it doesn't matter.
We have a skincare daily habit that we've had ever since we've been 13, that every single day, we've never come rain or shine.
No, yes. It's always take the makeup off. And then
put moisturiser on.
Yeah, the moisturiser. That is never. You're right. No, ever since we started wearing makeup, I think.
I don't think once in my life I've ever gone to bed without. Unless
actually
the day
go to bed. Yeah,
a day that I didn't wear makeup, still washed my face probably,
and moisturised.
half dead. I can't
Well,
remember.
come on, we're not talking about
No.
half-dead situations. We're talking about daily normal life.
Normal life is every day I've done
Even
it.
when I used to work at, the night shifts because I was flying and when I was an air hostess, I was still, okay, when you're working, you've got your makeup on and everything and normal. But then whenever I would get to the place, it would always be remove it, wash the face.
Yeah, it's the same as brushing your teeth. It becomes, in the end, it just becomes automatic.
It becomes something that you need to do.
Yes, and you want
to do it. So
Yeah, and
that's
you feel
really what
yucky
you
if you
want your
haven't.
daily routine and your daily change to become something that you feel like you want to do and you don't even think twice about doing it. It just becomes automatic.
Becomes a pleasurable moment.
Yes, a moment for yourself.
For self-care.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let us know what you think, and you can send us a text with what you're going to do.
Yeah, we might give us some ideas too.
Yes.
Implement them.
Very
We will
good.
take them aboard.
We will.
Absolutely.
Lots of love and smiles from the
English sisters.
And do tell a friend about this podcast if you think they'll like it. Bye-bye.
Bye.